So my project is called Bring On First Grade. It's a math game for kindergartners, and it's inspired by the Khansole Academy and my own 5-year-old son who was in kindergarten and was presented with a game recently which had an incredibly disturbing timer. So I tried to develop a game that has a timer, but the timer is hidden. So here we go. It's using the modules random and time. So for the sake of keeping this within 2 minutes, we're going to start the second half. So the first half is the placement test. There's a placement test which places you at the correct skill level for addition, and then you do addition. So you start at either level 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, depending on the placement test. And when you pass level 5, you pass addition. In order to pass, you need 10 correct answers in the final level. When you do that, you get to move on to subtraction, which is where we are now. So we do the warm-up problem for subtraction, which is actually the placement test. So I have 8 seconds for each, so I'm well within that. Now, so there's also a built-in fail-safe for putting in a string. So if I put in a string, it just tells me to write a number. So we did everything correctly, and every answer was within the 8-second timeout. So now we get to start at level 5. Here we go. So now we have to get 10 answers correct within the timeout for the actual subtraction training. Now, this time around, we're going to exceed the 20. I've set this to 20, so we're going to exceed it. And then it shows you have to be faster. I spent 26 seconds and I only had 20, so you get to go again. This time we're going to hurry up, see if we can do it within the time given. Naturally, a kindergartner would probably not be able to do it within 20 seconds. Usually the timeout would be set to 120. But for the sake of keeping this short, we set it to something a little bit less. So this time we passed it in 14 seconds, and we rock. And we mastered addition and subtraction, and bring on the first grade.